How did we go down one? Daily Mag Defensive Player of the Week. Daily also National Defensive Player of the Week. Yes sir, yes sir. I wanna know who's the Mag Office player, like. He a wide receiver, bruh. Ward watch first. Go ahead and see this here. Head coach, not number 1 anymore. Studio, number 9. Let's print it back. Roche, number 12. Alright, bet. Daily, number 8 for defensive lineman of the year. Bet. Daily, number 11 for best defensive end. Ross Simmons, still number 2. He's had the back-to-back 100 yards. Dang! Studio for 2 for best linebacker. That's number 9 for best returner. They gonna have. Oh, they got me up. How in the hell about my number 1 right now? The only team that's 11-0, I guess. Yeah. Well, me and Boise State. They're 4th in the SEC, which is crazy, by the way. 10-1 second. Pac, 2nd in Big Ten, 2nd ACC. Wow, that's tragic. Who's first in the SEC then? Alabama and Michigan. They lost last week to Nebraska and they were number 1. That's ridiculous. Go to recruitment. Sometimes you gotta accept. You just can't get everyone, you know? What we doing? We in week what? 14? Okay. Time for Kent State to play Buffalo. Final game of the regular season. Kent State has already made it to the.
Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick
Made it
Stadium,
back to
home
the
of the
MAC
golden flashes
championship.
of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip
It
across
should
the
be
college football
interesting.
landscape, this place has been the home to legends like
The
Lambert,
Golden Flashes
Edelman,
will be
James,
starting off with the
Holmes,
ball.
and of course, Saban.
It's the Buffalo Bulls. Esther is back
No
to the season.
return
He's just
coming,
gonna
he'll
check
call
out.
for the fair catch.
Touchdown.
The Golden Flashes offense will start this game off. And
Christian
here he is, one of the
McCray,
best
leading wide
receivers
receiver.
in the game, and he just commands
Along
attention
with that
both
senior
from the
quarterback right
defense
there.
and from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy
Last
you
game,
got to keep your
Cleveland's
eye on.
best
You're going to
team,
see him
going
line
for
up all over the
93%
field in this game. He can play in the slot, he can play out wide, he can run the entire
Already getting
gamut
started
in the route tree as well.
in the first
There's
down.
nothing this guy can't do.
To the air on first down.
And find his tight end here.
Fires to the big fella.
And getting it across the
And
50
they'll finally bring
already
him down after he rips off a
43.
huge play. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Hand off from the gun.
Roche's gonna get the ball
breaks
out of
the
the
tackle.
backfield.
And the freshman does a great job using his technique and getting the man on the ground. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to the
ball
run.
again, running up the middle and breaking
He
the
works
tackle
his
for
way
first
inside
down.
the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
McCray got
The
84
Golden
rushing yards and 2
Flashes come
touchdowns
to the
last
line with a
week.
fresh set of downs.
Roche
From the
getting
gun,
him the ball
running back on the
again
move.
and getting a gain
Dropped
of
after a
3.
pickup of 3 down to the 26. Got 3 on first down
Douglas
and
gonna
2nd
step
and
in
7.
for Roche here.
The
Douglas
give to the
getting
running
him the
back
ball
from the
and following
shotgun.
his blocker for the
And
first
they'll
down.
finally get him
Setting
down
up
after a terrific pickup. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. From the gun,
And the
running
ball
back
to
gets the
Roche,
give.
falling behind his blockers.
They'll pick up
Gain
4,
a gain
2nd
of
and 6
4.
coming. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And throw it to Roche,
It's
to
complete
Douglas
on the
here,
right
and
side.
Douglas getting
And they
the
wrap
first
him up, but
and
not before he's
first
got
down
enough for
here,
the
first and
down.
goal coming
Well,
up.
it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to
3
him
yard
early
line
so
here,
he can
gonna
go
hand
to
it off
work
to Douglas.
upfield
Douglas
and
is
get the
gonna
first
run
down.
it out to the outside for the first touchdown.
Lining up to tack
today.
one more onto that lead. And he's
3 yard
got the
touchdown for
extra
Douglas,
point,
the
and
backup
it's
running back
7-0
here.
to start this one. Almost ready to kick it away
Kent
after
State goes
scoring
up
the
7-0.
touchdown.
Kent State, 7, Buffalo.
From inside the 10,
Bring
here he
this ball
comes.
out here.
And the
Gonna
return man
find
showing
room
great
and get it to
vision
the
to be
30.
able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. So Buffalo's offense taking the field, first chance we have to see them today. The offense set for a first down play. Takes this handoff and headed to
And
the
running
right.
back getting met in the
He's
backfield.
knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose
Tackle
a
for
couple.
a loss.
After getting
of
knocked back to open this
2.
drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to
ball
throw,
coming
it's
up.
great. They're trying to get to it.
And Saeed tackling the quarterback for a loss of 12 here.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long.
Might end up
He's
being a
looking
quick 3 and
downfield
out
to
here.
throw.
And instead is an
And that ball
interception.
is picked
Johnson,
off.
nothing but running room here. And Johnson gonna cut it back in and into the end zone. 37-yard pick 6 for Evan Johnson. And the Golden Flashes go up 14-0 quick in the first quarter.
Don't get caught. And he did.
And the defense gonna come right back out
These
here,
guys can
getting
play offense too.
absolutely
Now
no
look at
rest.
this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense,
trying to get
great
it to
job
the
making the
23.
interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Studio watching over the middle, watching the
They'll
running back
start this
here.
drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Morrow. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. Complete to the left. Running
Johnson
for the
almost
take.
getting another
What
interception
a
there.
play to get it inside the
Don't know
red
how
zone,
he
and
did
they
it,
are
but-
set up at the 17. The Bulls want to pick up the tempo.
Because they're going to come down and watch over the middle.
From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Quick strike complete.
Gain of 5.
They
on the
stop
play
him
there.
almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Second 5 coming up.
The give to the back.
Running
They're
back
just
getting
trying
a
to
gain
bash it
of 1
forward.
on
He
the
got a
run.
couple. It's down at the 11. A third down try for the offense. Dropping back, it's Gray.
And the tight end gets
And
in
he's
for the
into the end
touchdown.
zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback
down
getting a
by
little bit of
7.
confidence. This passing
11
game
seconds
getting in a
left in the
rhythm.
first
Nice
quarter.
start for this offense.
And he got that extra point through. No slipping on the
This is
snow. It was
the third
good.
ball here.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Offense getting set for first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
If they're going to get it to the outside and cut it back in,
And he picks up enough for the first down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the first quarter.
and that's going to take us to the
Guys,
second
that'll do it
quarter.
for the quarter, and it's Kent State on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the
The
42.
ball and hands it to Roche, and Roche running over the defender, getting it
Really
across
nice
the
run there.
50.
Good, solid
To
pickup, and
the
they'll move the sticks for the
46
first
for the
down.
first down.
Here's this
Second down
offense with a
here.
fresh set of downs. From the gun, the
Roche
ground
giving
game.
him the ball again. and
Nice,
getting
solid
in.
form tackle from this sophomore.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game,
empty
being
here.
physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting
And
his
look there's
carries.
tight end.
Just a short pass to the tight end.
With a gain
And that
of
is
6
good
on the
versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and
Roche
short.
giving him the ball, running up the
Trucks through
middle,
the defender.
and running
The
over
offense is in a
from
really
him, getting it
nice
to their
rhythm right
own
now. It seems
30
like no
here.
matter what they're
Already
dialing
at
up, they're getting
51
positive
rushing
yards.
yards.
And it
They
just
was gonna
feels so
come
good
in
as a
and,
play caller.
take
When you know
over
on
here for
first
a little
down,
bit.
you can
Douglas
get
handed the
yards
ball,
like
getting
that
to the
turning around.
outside and getting a
Yeah,
gain
and on
of
the other
8 on
side,
the
you're
run.
scratching your head going, what the heck can I do here? You got to find something. The defense has got to find a way to create some momentum. Whatever they're doing right now, it's not working. So you got to keep going through that play sheet and maybe find something a little bit different that can give this offense something to think about.
We have a play action here.
Quarterback
And
on the
Ulatowski
move,
just
still
going to throw the
looking.
ball away, but it looks
And
like
the
it.
laundry drops as the pass
to be a-
falls incomplete. Let's see who the
That was a
penalty's on.
receiver downfield.
So
it's
the
gonna be
decision has
second
been
and 7
made, and the
coming up.
coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. To the air. It's
Ball
Ulatowski.
snap, gonna drop back, gonna
Fires
throw it to
toward
the
the
tight
end
end,
And
in
he's
to the
got it.
end zone for the touchdown.
Kent State. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the
And
extra
Kent
point
State
puts
goes
them on
up
top
21-7,
21-7.
3:54 left
About
in the
to kick
third
it
quarter
away
here.
after scoring the touchdown.
The Bulls back to the field. They're just going to take a knee in the end zone here.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The offense lining up for a first down play.
Julio and Lawson walking over the middle. Lawson walking running back. Julio watching the quarterback here.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Snagged in the middle, it's Snow. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. And the Bulls will hustle to the line.
Bucks going to come down and watch everyone. They're going to flip the field here. McCray going to come down and
Wants
watch
to
over the
throw on
middle.
first down. Trying to get to it.
And the pressure is
That's just
coming,
a
and he's just
flat
going to throw the ball
misfire,
away.
not
Second
even
and
close
20
to his
coming up.
receiver. Now 2nd and 10.
McCray and Bucks going to come down and watch over.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the
Bucks
draw.
are only allowing the gain of 4 on that run.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run?
McCray and Bucks are coming down and make sure nothing.
From the gun, wants to
Play
pass.
36 coming up. Pressure and
Here's a
Julio
fumble
with
way
the
behind the
fumble.
line.
And
How
Julio
about that
picks
alert
up the
play for the defense to
fumble.
corral that fumble? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. A first down for the offense.
Ulatowski
From the
snapped the
gun,
ball,
the running
handed
back
off
has
to
it.
Roche, and Roche
They
started
get him off
from
his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw.
And Ulatowski going deep to McCray here.
Just threw that one way too far.
You know, it's a good decision by the QB because his intended target wasn't open. So
You
throw
got
it
me
out of
freaking
bounds. You
kidding
can
me.
live
Did
to
he
play
really
another day
just
here on
pass
this
that
drive.
ball?
Wants to throw. It's Ulatowski.
Gonna find Coleman across the middle here for the
They
first
make
down.
the stop, but the sweet
And this is
throw
gonna
and
take us
catch
to the
is
2-minute
plenty to give them a
warning.
first down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first half performance.
21-7.
And the Golden Flashes have it with a 1st and 10.
Gonna find
He's
Etheridge
got
here,
his
and
man.
Etheridge
They'll get
first
him
and
stopped
goal
just
here.
short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. And the quarterback takes a knee. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw.
Now look for his wide receiver and find Coleman threads the needle behind the linebacker's head. And Penn State up 28-7 before half. 11 seconds left in the second
So
quarter.
here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return.
And he's going to take a knee in
And
the
they
end
thought
zone.
about a
11
return, then
seconds
thought
left.
better of it. They'll bring it out to the
And
25.
you gotta wonder, are they
Just a
gonna
few
take a knee
seconds
and
remaining
take it
here as they
into
try to
half?
put something up before halftime. Give to the running back. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape
Take a
at the
shot, and they're
30-yard
just going
line.
to run the clock out here.
Second down coming up.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our
Bulls
halftime
back to
update.
speed
The
as we come back
Golden
to
Flashes
half.
will kick it off to start the second
Penn
half.
State up 28-7 here.
And they
gonna take a
desperately
lead in the
wanted
end
to
zone.
attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece, and I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score, I get a stop, I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not
Make the fumble on the play, and Studio picking up the fumble.
And that's a big
And
time play by
this
this defense. You know when
Penn
it's
State
snowing,
offense is
not
going
only
to
is
set
it
up
wet,
perfectly
it's freezing.
here.
Your hands are cold. You can barely feel the football.
Gonna
So if
find
you
it,
can get to
gonna
that
find
football,
by the
put
time,
your hand
but
on it,
your
rip that
linebacker
thing out.
tipping the
A lot of
ball
times you
here.
can force some of those turnovers. Great job by the defense.
And after the incompletion on
Second
first
10
down,
comes
this
up.
offense
Ulatowski
looking at second
making
down.
adjustments back here.
From the gun,
So
they'll
Shea
try
just
to
handed the
impose
ball.
their will.
And just
Able
a
to make
game
the
of
tackle, but not
five.
before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest, pound that rock.
And a flying Etheridge
They're
here.
working that left side.
Etheridge gets it
Defense
inside
makes
the
a stop,
10
but the
to the
chains
8.
move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
First and goal
On
comes
the
up here.
doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Turning to the running game on
Can get
1st
to
and
Roche,
goal.
and Roche
Touchdown,
bounces
Kent
off
State.
the defender and
the
gets into the
pummeling
end
has
zone.
started. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point sails
Penn State
through,
up
and they have a
35-7.
35-7 lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
That makes the score.
And I gotta
And
say,
no
I
chance at a
wonder
return
what
here.
the
They'll start
Buffalo
this drive at their own 25. Buffalo
coordinator
has it
is
back.
on the
Let's see what the
sideline
Bulls offense can
wondering
do.
right now.
This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams
And
in college
Johnson
football at this
dribbling
point that
down
will
and
just
tipping
quit. So
that
we can really
ball.
find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities.
Bakker
You
gonna
give
come
opportunities
down.
away
I
like
can't
this,
see
you're
first
trailing.
down.
Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
And, the ball
And
comes
another
out. What a
fumble,
disastrous
and the
play.
ball is
Oh,
picked
looks as if
up,
the defense
and
got
they
it.
are set up
And
in
he's
the
brought down, and his
perfect
defense gets the ball back for its
perfect
own.
position
And the
right
golden
now.
flashes, trying to get a touchdown
Motioning
on
the
first
wide
and goal.
receiver here.
They'll
And
try to
handed
get
to
it
a
in with
out
the
of the
run.
backfield and going
And
to
the
good
defense
after the line of
holds
scrimmage.
firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't work on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 8. He
Now
wants
look
it
for his
all.
tight end here and comes out with the ball in the end zone. Will Simmons has 2 touchdowns on the day.
He has been surgical. Precision has
And this is just
using
a
the
blowout
scalpel,
here,
the
folks.
fine instrument rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats.
And
all game
as you
long,
can
a
see,
step
Maryland,
ahead,
number
understanding
23
what he's
ranked
seeing,
Maryland
and
in a
just
battle against
destroying this
Michigan
defense.
State.
He's going to pass. Fires to the tight end.
Bakker
Didn't
only
pick up
aligned
a
with
lot
1
there, moving
yard
forward
on
just a few. After the short completion,
the
it's now
catch.
second down.
Saeed watching in the middle here.
To the
Second
air, it's
line.
Gray. Got his man downfield. And he'll
First
have to check his
10,
feelings
getting it
after
to the
that lick,
49.
but he did get the first down. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
Saeed watching over the
Fast
linebacker
motion
again.
from the
Motioning
offense.
out of the backfield here to the
Off
wide
the play
receiver.
fake on first down. Got his man quickly. And a
Only
good job
aligned
of
a
coverage
gain
by
of
that defense,
4
just a short
on
pickup.
the
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
And just going to throw the
That
ball
pass is
away as he
incomplete, and they
was
might be
being
fortunate
chased
it
in the
wasn't knocked
backfield.
free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down.
3rd and 6 coming up. McIntyre triggering
The
down
aerial
here.
assault continues.
And Studio
And
getting in the
they
backfield
got him for
and
the sack.
tackling the quarterback for a loss of 8.
First time today
After
we've
his back
seen
to
a punter
receive
go
the
to
punt.
work. Boots his
It's
first of
going
the
to
day
be
away.
a
He was
short
called on
punt
4
here.
times in the victory last week. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense.
And Roche going to get the ball out of the backfield.
He now has
Yeah, gain of
85
6
yards on the
run.
ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark.
It's the MO of this offense, and they really put a lot on the offensive line to go out and really try and establish
Roche
their
hands the
dominance
ball.
and their assertiveness,
It's
and they've
a
done a
gain
good
of
job
2
of that early
on
in this
the
game running the football.
The big defensive tackles in the middle, they're not always the best pass rushers,
Third
but
and
they
2
are
coming up here.
strong, and I say country
Roche
strong.
hand the
They
ball
put their hands on
in
you, you feel it.
this
They lock people
side
out on the line
of
of
the
scrimmage.
first
They
down here.
create separation. They wrap running backs up, and usually they don't get out of the midst of those big boys.
The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also
Motion
might try
the
to
wide
run it ahead
receiver
for
here.
1 yard.
Gonna hand it and tackled in the backfield.
He's not going to get there. Stopped
Turnover
short
on
fourth
downs
down.
there.
First down for this offense. Looking
First and 10
downfield, it's
coming up.
Gray.
McIntyre
It's
going on
incomplete. If you're
fourth.
going to take a
The
hit like
defender
that, you might as well
dropped
hang
the
on to the
ball.
ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10.
Bakker watching over the running back
Looking
here.
for a physical attack from the gun.
And the running back going to get out of the backfield.
And they'll
Getting
finally
it
catch up
to
to him, but not
the
before a
14.
big chunk of yardage is
This is
picked
going
up.
to take us to the fourth quarter
Guys,
here.
that'll do it for the quarter, and it's Kent State
A
on
big
top.
blowout
Let's take a
game
quick look at the
for
national
Kent
rankings to
State.
see how this playoff race is shaping up.
42, Buffalo, 7.
Might as well give it to him again. They get him on the ground. He
Ryan
picked up
only
about
a
4
gain
yards,
of
and the ball
4
spotted at the
on
10.
run there.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll run it from the
You're
gun.
going to meet the running back and only allow
Snowed
a
under
gain
after a
of 2
pickup
on
of
the
2. They'll
run.
mark it at the 8.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle.
He's up and good.
Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He leaves it with his back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. The give and tick, 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 tick. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. On 4th down, they'll throw for it.
Gonna throw to stay out of the backfield and get the first down here.
And after the explosive run, giving this offense a little bolt of energy, he steps out of bounds with the first down.
Step into it.
Let's have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground.
Not
much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Got a little work done on 1st down. Now back to the line. The give to the back. 1 step wrap, 2 step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. Coming to the line of scrimmage on 3rd down. To throw, it's Ulatowski.
Look for Martin, and the ball is batted down.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Got a man, it's Coleman. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. You know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
And the quarterback will just drop to a knee. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Ulatowski going deep here.
He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
When you get this deep in the season and that 0 is still in the lost column, that target on your back is getting bigger and bigger.
And some people handle it better than others. We've seen some teams melt late in the season, and we've seen other teams thrive on it and embrace it. So this team so far has embraced it, and everything they've shown me, Jesse, throughout the regular season says that they're going to continue to embrace it and continue to play well.
Yeah, that's a great point, guys. They've got the target on their backs right now. They're not sneaking up on anybody the way they might have done earlier in the year when we didn't quite know who they were, what they're about. Everybody right now in the entire country, all of college football, knows that this team's for real. They've got to put it together now to close the season.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Johnson getting a 39-yard pick six on the day as well. And then Daly getting forcing 2 fumbles, and Steele also flushing on Monday. And Steele recovering 2 fumbles, and Beebe also recovering a fumble on the day as well. Now, check and see who Kent State plays in the MAC championship next week.